The DDX destroyer, with its two advanced gun systems, or AGSs, will provide future naval expeditionary strike groups the transformational naval surface fire support and sea-based strike capabilities required for the nation's emerging 4-2-1 defense strategy. AGS is a vertically loaded 155mm cannon with a fully automated magazine. The gun will fire rounds to ranges of up to 100 nautical miles with a sustained firing rate of 10 rounds per minute. The following operational scenario depicts an expeditionary strike group executing a non-combatant evacuation operation supported by the DDX. Real-time execution of this scenario would take hours to complete. Therefore, time compression techniques were used to highlight the roles and contributions of the AGSs. It is 24 hours before the evacuation operation begins, or H-hour minus 24 hours. In the capital city of a country friendly to the United States, rebels have routed government forces, causing widespread rioting and looting throughout the city. In addition, U.S. business interests have been attacked, forcing American citizens to seek refuge in the U.S. Embassy. The situation is deteriorating rapidly. The embassy compound is taking increasing enemy fire, but Marine Guards continue to hold. Intelligence sources indicate that rebel forces are consolidating their positions throughout the city and are bringing in heavier weapons for a major assault. The President has ordered the Regional Joint Commander to immediately evacuate the embassy. A Naval Expeditionary Strike Group with a Special Operations-Capable Marine Expeditionary Unit, or MUSOC, prepares to conduct the evacuation operation, with fire support provided by a DDX. As H-hour nears, an unmanned aerial vehicle, or UAV, flies over the city providing surveillance and targeting for the MUSOC evacuation teams. An inserted Marine recon team spots rebel forces setting up air defense positions around the airport that is planned for seizure and use during the evacuation. Soon after, the UAV locates rebel forces firing on the embassy compound and identifies a rebel command post in a nearby building. The DDX responds to the reactive calls for fire initiated by the recon team and the UAV, with precision strikes on the sniper positions, on the rebel command post, and on targets at the airport, with deadly effect. H-hour has passed, and the MUSOC evacuation teams have arrived at the beach and are proceeding to the embassy. AGS establishes a fire suppression zone around the embassy compound to hinder movements of rebel forces. The UAV spots an armored personnel column stopped at a road intersection approximately 1 mile from the embassy, and an urgent request for fire is sent to the DDX. While continuing to provide suppressive fire on rebel positions near the airport, the AGSs fire a multiple-round simultaneous impact, or mercy mission, against the column, stopping them in their tracks before they have time to react. MUSOC combat teams move in to seize the airport and set up a perimeter defense. At H-hour plus 60 minutes, the MUSOC evacuation teams enter the city protected by AGS suppressive fires, and soon arrive at the embassy compound to gather the evacuees. AGS continues to provide suppressive fires near the embassy as the convoy departs and proceeds to the airport under Marine helicopter escort. Intelligence sources report an enemy mechanized column approaching the airport from the southwest. Air reconnaissance provides targeting for the DDX. A higher priority mission interrupts targeting of the mechanized column. MUSOC forces at the airport have just received fire from rebel artillery. Both AGSs respond with a combined mercy mission, The volume of simultaneous fires is devastating. With enemy artillery destroyed, the V-22s land at the airport and prepare to load evacuees. The AGSs redirect suppressive fires on the mechanized column to delay the enemy threat until the MUSOC forces and evacuees leave the airport. By H-hour plus 3 hours and 30 minutes, all MUSOC forces and evacuees have returned to the Expeditionary Strike Group. With the help of the DDX, the mission is successfully completed. This evacuation scenario has shown the responsiveness and lethality of the AGS in a variety of missions using precision strikes and volume fires. The superior capability of the AGS will provide future naval expeditionary strike groups and joint commanders unprecedented sea-based firepower to support forces ashore. The Advanced Gun System, a 21st century weapon system for a 21st century fighting force.